need to shut the up.
Good morning, afternoon, and evening to all. My name is Aloof Alpaca, and welcome back to another episode of Casual Cartoon Critique. And today, I'm reviewing Primos. Yeah, there's a lot to unpack with Primos. Now, you might be asking, as a pasty white guy who has no Latino heritage, do I have a say in this argument? No, but I wanted to throw my hat in the ring. If you were on social media about a year ago when the original theme intro, or theme song, was revealed, you know that this was hit with so much backlash it'd make your head spin. There were so many tweets in Spanish tearing it apart, the biggest issue being the Oya Primos repeated throughout the intro. The correct wording is Oigan Primos, because Oya is singular while Oigan refers to many. Though given the context after watching the show, Turder's Spanish isn't good, hence the mispronunciation, but still, it should be Oigan, as this might be how kids who don't know Mexican culture be their first exposure, I guess. There were other problems, like the naming of places and people, like the city they live in being called Terremoto Heights, which roughly translates to Earthquake Heights, insert cricket noises. I think that was supposed to be an inside joke because the show is set in LA, not in Mexico, and LA has constant earthquakes, including one that was so violent that spawned a volcano, Mount Wilshire, in 1997. But Mexico has had a bad history of violent earthquakes, so yeah, you can see why that seemed distasteful. Then there was that one character who was named after a lady's Taco Bell.
Another roll call again! Cousin Bud, Nacho, Anita, Ted, and Tabby, Antonita, Scooter, Lala, and Gordita, Nachita, Chacha, and Coquita!
Yeah, Coquita by textbook definition means small and / or cute, but has been used in several Spanish-speaking territories as a slur for women's private parts. Yeah. Well, at least with those last two, the names were changed. As for the Oya, we're stuck with that, even though it's so easy to fix. I've seen other YouTubers do it.
Quit stalling and review the cartoon itself.
Okay, I admit, I was stalling, but that's only because I don't have much to say about the cartoon itself. The story feels like a mix of concepts already done better elsewhere, but my problem isn't that the ideas are unoriginal. This show is based on the creator's real life. It's that it's not creative with its ideas it uses, and when they do, it feels squandered. Like how the main character, Turder Ramirez, squanders her summer trying to figure out what makes her a special little snowflake. Like a cutie mark crusader. When in reality, none of this BS is gonna happen. Turder, you're gonna end up like the rest of us, getting a dead-end job you hate, doing it for 60 years, and then you die alone. Where was I? Oh yeah, Primos. The pacing is atrociously fast. Not that I have a problem with fast-paced cartoons, but Primos is way too fast.
Two speeds, fast and way too fast.
Primos' pacing gives little time for breathing room, which doesn't help for the characters. Speaking of which, the characters. For most episodes, the show tries to focus on all the Primos at once. There are a few exceptions, but for the most part, the show tries to shoehorn in as many characters as possible in its 10-minute per episode run, making the show feel unfocused and stretches character development among each Primo thin.
How thin?
Thinner than Gordita's waistline, that's how thin. Look, I don't know what else to say. I didn't enjoy Primos, it ain't worth your time. If you want a good Disney cartoon, rewatch DuckTales 2017, Amphibia, The Owl House.
Loose, I'm free.
Or if you want a comedy with more substance, watch KIF. Seriously, I have not seen anybody talk about KIF since that one time Owl House fans were taking out their show's cancellation frustration out on KIF. With that, Rachel Mandrake, thoughts?
Nope, I'm out.
Same. I wouldn't touch that show with a 39.5-foot churro.
Con eso soy simplemente Alpaca y gracias por mirar.